Hi, friends. Happy Monday to you all. Welcome to the Delaware Hockey Network live on the 412, presented by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg for a Monday afternoon exhibition game between Salesianum and the Jaguars of Garnet Valley. James Witherite joining you live from Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks in Aston, Pennsylvania for the first half of our Monday split doubleheader. This exhibition game between the Sals and the Jaguars. We'll see Salesianum netminder Luke Bordley take on his old team, Stefan Charbonneau's Garnet Valley Jaguars. First of 4 times we'll have Garnet Valley on the Delaware Hockey Network airwaves this season. They'll be back on Friday for a 5:30 matchup against Pencrest. Mark your calendars for that, and then a couple late season games a little bit deeper into the winter as well. For Salesianum, they're 5-1-1 on the season. This an exhibition matchup, so no bearing on the standings. Nick LeBuono and Braden Graham, both with 7 goals on the season. Graham will be on the top line with Liam Bell and Joey Pietropaulo. LeBuono on the second line with Leighton DeMasters and Stosh Jashinsky, third leading scorer with 5 goals and 5 helpers on the year for the blue-clad Salesianum side. In the net, it will be Luke Bordley, who's 3-0-1 on the year with a sparkling 1.25 goals against average and a save percentage of .924. Garnet Valley missing some key players today, according to head coach Stefan Charbonneau. We'll bring you up to date on the Jaguars and the names to look at on the Garnet Valley side of the roster after a quick timeout here on the Delaware Hockey Network. It all comes your way courtesy the Law Office of Long and Greenberg.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the Law Office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the Law Office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With over 10 years of treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. With clinics in Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more. There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning. And Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
elegant, luxurious, one of a kind. Since 1895, the Dubé name has embodied these very qualities. Make the four-generation Dubé family tradition of fine custom jewelry your own, only at Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé. Welcome back inside Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks for a Monday afternoon exhibition between Salesianum and Garnet Valley. Salesianum in their away navy blue kits moving left to right in opening period play. Garnet Valley in their home whites moving right to left in this first of three periods. First two periods will be full 17-minute frames, and then the third period, the duration of that will be determined by what remains on the ice slot. 5:15 curfew on this game. Tip of the hat to Tim Raday from Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks. All his hard work behind the scenes, helping keep everything happen. The entire crew, Tim Doherty, ice technician extraordinaire. Always a pleasure to make the trip. Just over the Delaware, Pennsylvania line as we get ready to go for this Monday afternoon exhibition between Salesianum and Garnet Valley. Lights are on. In for the opening draw, Connor Davis for Salesianum, and off we go. Johnny Pacitti floats the puck up the left wing boards deep into Garnet Valley territory. It was paddled away by netminder Garrett Stoops. This held in by Pacitti at center. Puck is dumped in deep. Held at the near half wall by Salesianum's Connor Davis, played behind the net. Davis crosses in front of the Garnet Valley bench. He lets off a shot from distance, but it's blocked by Ryan McGee into the far corner. DeStefano sweeps in to protect the puck for Salesianum, surveying his options behind the net. DeStefano gives it away to Nolan Stott. Stott works this clear. Pacitti brings it back down at center for the Sal's. Back just inside their line was Grayson Betterly. Graham, cross-ice pass after gaining center. Across to Joey Pietropalo. Petey wearing number 1 today, in lieu of his usual number 10. So a note there for those of you tuning in. Joey Pietropalo wearing number 1 on this top line with Liam Bell and Braden Graham. Nate Bellapede works this back to Graham. He shoots from just above the left dot. Covering for the pause is Garrett Stoops. Just a minute and 23 seconds into the first period. Fresh legs on both sides, with the face-off coming to the right of Stoops. 2-0-0 on the year with a 1.00 goals against average and a .929 save percentage. Numbers just as impressive as the Garnet Valley expat in Luke Bordley. Jaguars won the D-zone draw. Puck is tied up in the near corner beyond our reach. It comes out the far side where it's walked up the right wing boards by Jake Robinson. But the Garnet Valley counterattack is slowed up just above the line. Kevin Walton wearing 9 as opposed to his usual number 52. Sachets through traffic. It's a shot away from 20 feet. It's turned aside by Bordley. This comes careening back to center ice where Matthew Abadisio dumps it back into the Salesianum zone. 2 minutes and 15 seconds gone in the opening period of a scoreless game. Walton bothered just above the blue line after the Jaguars tagged up en masse. This is volleyed by Abadisio. Back inside the Salesianum line, picked up by Nick Lebuono. He tries to walk through neutral zone traffic. Now he gains the line. Drop pass to Stanley Stostashinsky, but he's bodied into the far glass by Caden Longo. Puck battle develops around that pair. It is knocked loose, recovered by Nolan Stott for Garnet Valley and worked back in to Salesianum territory. Tenhusen works the far corner, trying to set up a net front opportunity for Stott to no avail. Here's Tushinsky back the other way. Set up on the doorstep for Nick Labuono. A kick save by Stoops. Keeps the puck in play for Garnet Valley. And just as quickly comes on the outside Owen Doyle. Setting up a 2-on-2 with Nolan Stott, but that was broken up as well. Tushinsky up the left dots. Regains the Garnet Valley zone. But a delayed offside scenario gives the Jaguars a free pass. Everybody has tagged up from the Salesianum standpoint. Long shot from Morady is sticked away by Stoops to the far corner. And this is cleared back nearly to center before Pasiti rifles the puck back in off the corner boards. Chase on for the biscuit. Corralled in Garnet Valley territory by Simbala. And cleared. Correction, that was Parker. A number of wrong numbers, admittedly, on the Garnet Valley roster. So trying to piecemeal our way through the number corrections as this shot from Grayson Betterly goes wide from the top of the right circle. 4 and change gone in this opening period. Icing waved off, and Betterly back at his own blue line. Plays the puck up the near side, but beyond the reach of Connor Davis. This will come back in icing with 12 minutes and 33 seconds to go in the first period of a scoreless game. The Delaware Hockey Network is brought to you by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg. With a listen-first approach that creates a unique solution for you, the Law Office of Long and Greenberg are committed to providing empathetic and compassionate legal representation for individuals who have suffered injuries. Schedule your free consultation today by visiting injuryde.com. Our perch at Rink 4 at Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks does not avail us a clean look at either near corner, so we'll do our absolute best to give you the game in pictures and words to the best of our ability. The Betterly shot from the right point was blocked. Pasiti from distance, wide of the near post. Liam Bell brings it back up the left wing boards. He's got time and space. He winds up from center point. This goes into the glove of Garrett Stoops for a pause in play with 11:48 to go in the opening period of a scoreless hockey game in Delaware County, Pennsylvania. As mentioned, Salesianum 5-1-1 coming into this afternoon's exhibition game. They last played 10 days ago when they defeated Bishop Shanahan Coatesville 10-0 at Fred Rust Arena. They were scheduled to play on Friday, but that game was called off. Sal's working back out of their zone. Here's Leighton DeMasters up the right dots, heading a 3-on-2 attack. DeMasters centering pass. No, he put one on net from the corner. A one hop into the glove of Garrett Stoops for another pause. Meanwhile, Garnet Valley will take on Pencrest on Friday. Game time 5:30. That will be the second of 4 Garnet Valley Jaguars games on the Delaware Hockey Network this season, with a couple more later in the winter as well. Nate Bellapede pokes the puck in the zone to foil the Jake Robinson clearing attempt up the far side. Labuono is outmanned for the puck behind the goal. Daniker holding the right point, throws one in close. DeMasters couldn't finish. He was canceled out at the edge of the crease. Here comes Kevin Walton up the middle. Into a 3-on-3. Walton outnumbered, got a shot through from 25 feet. Luke Bordley, former teammate, covers up for the pause with 10 minutes and 50 seconds to go in opening period action on this Monday afternoon. Face-off will come to the right of Luke Bordley. Longo and Igo in for the draw. Igo's going to be waved out of the circle. Alex Gaynor to take his place. And now Alex Falkowski to take his. So musical centers on the Salesianum side. We're just over 6 minutes in to this scoreless hockey game. Heiska at center. Rolls the puck into the far corner. Stott pursuing in the slot, couldn't reel it in. Gaynor dipsy doodles through traffic at the shove from Astern by the stick of Stott. It'll go uncalled by Mike Oreskovich and Brian McCullough, our tandem of USA Hockey certified referees appointed by the ICSHL for this game. Falkowski at center gives the puck away. Parker throws it in from distance. Puck rolls into the near corner. It is brought back out by Gaynor. Lining up a check on him was Caden Longo, but Gaynor's able to squeak through. That being said, Salesianum held up at the Garnet Valley blue line. Just over 7 minutes elapsed in the first period. Counterattack was led by Jake Morrow up the left wing boards. Riley could not hold the point. Race on for the puck. Deep into Jaguar territory. Getting there for Salesianum was Sean Albert. Cycled to DeStefano. Davis. Holding the right point, Pasiti. Pushed back into neutral ice by Riley, who gives the puck away. Connor Davis hustling back to his own blue line. Turns it to Grayson Betterly. Played up the far boards. Stolen by Katrina Conway for the Jaguars. Riley with time and space. Headmans this to Morrow up the left wing wall. Morrow floats the puck deep behind the Salesianum goal. It comes out to DeStefano opposite side. A 2-on-1. Make it a 3-on-1 for Salesianum. But the cross ice pass to Sean Albert didn't connect. Davis tries to put one on net. DeStefano surrounded by white sweaters. Gives way. Owen Doyle can't clear. Pasiti holding the right point. Walks back in as we come to the halfway point of the first period. Davis on the doorstep. Denied by Garrett Stoops, who slams the door. With 8:32 to go in the first period. To the Delaware Sports Medicine instant replay we go. Pasiti trying to jam one in at the edge of the paint. Unable to connect. Planning for retirement doesn't just happen overnight. For 35 years and counting, Limestone Pension Associates has helped small businesses craft and administer pension plans for their workforces. Learn more at limestonepension.net. After the draw to the left of Garrett Stoops, Braden Graham held the zone for Salesianum. Pietro Paolo to Bell, shot off the post. Reaching for the rebound, Pietro Paolo had to be careful in close to not play the puck with a high stick. He was surrounded by white sweaters, and here comes Doyle barreling up the left wing boards, back into the Sal's end. This puck skips off the corner. Held in by Heiska. And taken away by Graham. He's got a breakaway. Graham, trailed by two defenders, shoots and scores. Braden Graham finds the back of the Garnet Valley net. He's got 7 goals on the season, and here 9:18 into the first period. He goes end to end. He gets the jump on the pair of Garnet Valley pursuers. And gives Salesianum the early 1-0 lead. Puck is cleared from deep in Garnet Valley territory. No icing. Lebuono tries to set up a 3-on-1. We've got a puck out of play after Heiska tried to work it back into neutral territory. He tipped the puck into the Garnet Valley bench area, so we've got a pause in the action with 7:17 to go in the opening period. It's said by Brian McCullough that the last play faceoff would take place in the neutral zone just in front of the Garnet Valley bench. So Salesianum works back into attacking territory, and Leighton DeMasters draws a penalty. He's tripped at the dot, and that will send Salesianum to their first Carl Dubé power play of the afternoon. There's another look at the trip. Nolan Stott off for tripping. And just like that, off the draw, Salesianum scores on the Carl Dubé power play. Liam Bell connecting 10:04. Into the first period. So that power play lasted all of 7 seconds for Salesianum, all they needed to get a second goal past Garrett Stoops. Pasiti from distance. Stoops flashes the leather and forces the stoppage with 6:35 to go in opening period play from Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks, and the face-off is going to come to his left. Sal's control the draw. Graham tries to set up Pasiti at the top of the left circle. Puck ends up in the near corner. A two-a-side scrum surrounds it. Stott can't play it free. Pasiti holds the zone after a failed clearing attempt, but he's confronted by Stott drifting higher in the zone, and this has worked clear. Pasiti re-enters up the left wing boards, takes a check from Stott, but keeps on ticking. Graham steps up, strips the puck from Tenhusen. Bell gives it away to Owen Doyle. Icing is waved off by Brian McCullough as this goes back deep into Salesianum territory. Our view of play and the puck obscured by the standing spectators in the balcony area here at IceWorks Rink 4. Not much space for the spectators to go, so they line the fence at the front of the balcony for the best view possible, and who can fault them? Heiska working behind the net. We've got a stoppage. As Longo and Davis get tied up in the far corner, and Stott's going to head off for a slash with 5:21. To go in the first period, so back to the Carl Dubé power play. Goes Salesianum. Go on the advantage with Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. When looking for the perfect something special for your someone special in Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé. And Stoops just denies Liam Bell. On the doorstep for another A-grade Salesianum scoring chance, but this one going the way of the Jaguars. 5:07 to go in the opening period. Minute 45 left on the power play clock as Braden Graham works the line with Tuschinski. Cross-ice pass ricochets off the far corner boards. Bell can't reel it in. This comes back to Tuschinski, working the right point. across to Graham, right in front of the Jaguars bench. Bell at the half wall, couldn't control the puck. Morrow failed to clear. That shot coming in from the top of the left circle. Off the stick of Liam Bell, denied again by Garrett Stoops with 4 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the opening period. Make a truly all-American meal the centerpiece of your next team event or special occasion. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky in nearby Claymont, Delaware can cater your next group event, offering pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken on a daily basis along with a variety of sauces and sides, sure to please any appetite. Visit Sid's at Suite C26 in the Tri-State Industrial Center on Ridge Road in Claymont. Open Monday through Saturday for takeaway lunch or to place a catering order. 302-439-4937. Pretty sure that's the number. We're going from memory on the ad reads today. Definitely, though, go online. Sid's BBQandjerky.com, the place to go. 4 minutes, 22 seconds remaining in the opening period. Salesianum with a 2-0 lead over Garnet Valley in this Monday afternoon exhibition. Connor Davis streaks through traffic using DeStefano as a screen to gain the zone up the left wall. Sean Albert back to Davis. This is the second wave of the power play. The pass back to center point and Nate Bellapede didn't connect. Bellapede pushed by Robinson back into neutral territory to recover, and in comes DeStefano up the right dots. This is fired clear by the other 14, Jake Robinson. 30 seconds to go on the man advantage for Salesianum, as Sean Albert leads the next wave. Pasiti at the right half wall couldn't line up a shot. Matthew Abenizio tying him up. Albert battles behind the net alongside Owen Doyle. Emerging with the puck is Jerry DeStefano. He tries to work the puck back into a cleaner shot lane, but it was taken away by Robinson and rifled clear as the penalty to Stott comes to its conclusion. 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the opening period of a 2-0 hockey game. Salesianum with the advantage, and Nick LeBuono circling behind the net leaves this to Morady at the left point. Taken away by Doyle, but he can't slam the puck clear. Salesianum, namely Connor Morady at the left point, chips this over the glass and out of play with inside 3 minutes to go in opening period action. And as such, the face-off will come outside the Garnet Valley blue line. Salesianum losing territory after being at fault for the stoppage in play. Just under 3 minutes to go. Blake D'Italia backhands the puck up the right wing boards, and it caroms into the far corner of the Garnet Valley zone. LeBuono stripped of the vulcanized rubber by Drew Morrow. It is corralled by Morady at the Salesianum blue line, worked through traffic to DeMasters. He shovels the puck into open ice in the Garnet Valley zone. The Tuschinski shot is sticked away. Or so it appeared from here. Indeed, it is a third Salesianum goal as DeMasters has the putback. Coming again. We'll take another look right now on the Delaware Sports Medicine Instant Replay. The Tuschinski shot indeed went wide initially. DeMasters put in the rebound of the stick save. We were screened upstairs on that as it occurred. But as we all saw in the Delaware Sports Medicine Instant Replay, clearly Leighton DeMasters with the goal off the Tuschinski helper to make this a 3-0 hockey game. Betterly from distance, denied by Stoops. This came back to Liam Bell, but he failed to hold the zone when he got the shot away. This whistle dead offside by Brian McCullough with 2 minutes and a couple ticks to go in the first period. Salesianum in complete control of the terms. They lead Garnet Valley 3-0 in this exhibition game at Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks. Pacitti gains center before floating the puck into Garnet Valley territory, pursued by Gaynor, recovered by Jake Morrow, but he can't clear. Gaynor recovers. Igo, surrounded by white sweaters in the slot, looks for a better option. Delayed offside signaled as Betterly lost the zone. Stott trying to bulldoze up the middle, stood up. And he draws the penalty. His interference is signaled by Mike Oreskovich with 1 minute and 29 seconds to go. In the opening period, Grayson Betterly ruled off. This will be at the 15:31 mark of the first period, and this will send Salesianum to their first Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill of the afternoon. Schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Aiden Delphin in to win the attacking zone draw for Garnet Valley to start the power play. Walton takes aim off the Doyle setup. On the doorstep for the rebound chance was Robinson, but Luke Bordley slams the door on him. 80 seconds to go in this first period. Faceoff's going to come to Bordley's right. After much of the action the last 7 or 8 minutes has been at the opposite end of the rink. Delphin versus Sean Albert. Bellepede, Falkowski, and Daniker complete the quartet on this penalty kill. And there's the first Garnet Valley goal of the game. It was Matthew Abenizio letting it go from the right point to beat Luke Bordley. And the Jaguars have gotten one back. Abenizio across the line. From Walton. Put the Jaguars on the board on the power play to make this a 3-1 game. Davis could not get through traffic. He's bodied into the corner boards by Abenizio. This comes back along the right wing boards, off the stick of Sean Albert. Albert turning at the top of the circle, cycles to Davis. Back it comes to Albert, crashing the slot. He threw the puck in off the pads of Stoops. Morady holds the right point inside the final 15 seconds of the opening period. Salesianum with a 3-1 lead, but the last shot will likely go to Walton, who leads a 2-on-3 attack back into Salesianum territory. He took aim from 25 feet. Bordley with the save. D'Italia tries to clear the rebound out, but the horn sounds to signal the end of the opening period. 17 minutes gone. Salesianum's got a 3-1 lead over Garnet Valley. You're watching the Delaware Hockey Network on the 412, and it's all brought to you by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg. Elegant. Luxurious. One of a kind. Since 1895, the Dubé name has embodied these very qualities. Make the 4-generation Dubé family tradition of fine custom jewelry your own, only at Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the Law Office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the Law Office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With over 10 years of treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle.
with clinics in Wilmington and Townsend. Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more.
It's time for the second period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Thank you, Norm Borg. Welcome back into the Delaware Hockey Network through one period. Salesianum with a 3-1 lead over Garnet Valley. Second period has just begun. We're 50 seconds in to this middle frame with Nick Labuono circling behind the net. He was steered below the goal by the back-checking Abenizio. Pasiti from the left point works the puck in low. DeMasters to Tashinsky. DeMasters, Tashinsky again. Off his backhand, trying to set up Grayson Betterly at the right point, but Evan Riley intercepts. He's stripped of the puck at the Salesianum blue line by Pasiti, who sachets into a 3-on-2. Here comes Pasiti crashing the net. Stoops denies him and freezes for the stoppage with 15:40 to go in the second period of a 3-1 hockey game. Salesianum with first period goals from Braden Graham, Liam Bell, and Leighton DeMasters, establishing the tone and the tempo from the get-go. Longo and Graham come in for the draw to the left of netminder Garrett Stoops. We don't have shots on goal on display on the center ice scoreboard here today at Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks, so we can't pass along accurate goaltending information for either side. Stoops in net coming into this game with a 2-0-0 record, a 1.00 goals against average and a .929 save percentage. Luke Bordley on the other side, 3-0-1 on the year with a 125 goals against average and a .924 save percentage. So both teams icing, statistically speaking, their top netminders in this Monday afternoon exhibition. And of course the storyline behind this game, Luke Bordley, formerly of Garnet Valley, playing his senior year with Salesianum. Walton and Bell. Square off to Stoops' left. Pietropalo sweeps in to control the puck, tried to center it, but it was taken away by Katrina Conway all alone in the low slot. Bellepede could not protect the left point, stripped of the puck by Walton. Here's a 2-on-2 for Garnet Valley. The shot caught Bordley right in the breadbasket. Walton tries to chase down the rebound, but Bellepede able to gain control of the puck for Salesianum. Graham across to Daniker, and now racing up the right wing boards. And cutting to the center of the ice to gain the zone is Bell. 2.5 minutes have elapsed in the second period. Salesianum leading 3-1 over Garnet Valley. The pass below the goal too hard for Bell to handle. He lost the zone. Regained the puck but gave it away to Walton. The Walton shot stick checked offline by Aiden Daniker. Bordley had to make a play on it nonetheless. Bell clears Graham one-on-one. Graham tries to open fire from the dot, but he was disrupted by Doyle on the shot, and play is whistled dead by Brian McCullough with 3 minutes and 8 seconds gone in the second period. We'll see what comes down. Abenizio off for tripping. So Salesianum is back to the Carl Dubé power play. Go on the advantage with Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. When looking for the perfect something special for your someone special. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé. Graham off the Labuono face-off win, cycles to Bell. Headman pass intended for Pietropalo was broken up by Caden Longo. So Graham's driven deep into Salesianum territory to recover the puck. Stott plasters him against the far board, steals the puck, tries to center it to Longo as they cut into a 2-on-1. But Liam Bell broke up that centering pass. LeBuono fires this across to Pietro Paolo. Touch pass finds the accelerating Liam Bell up the left wing boards. Bell is tied up in the corner by a pair of Jaguar defenders. Again, out of our immediate view, as we have standees on either side of the rink 4 balcony lining the front railing for the best view possible. As we said earlier, who can blame them? Stosh Jashinsky with a drop pass to Bell after regaining the zone. This across to Graham, shot from 35 feet, was blocked by Parker. A stick check from Morrow forced LeBuono back into neutral ice. Johnny Pacitti with the re-entry up the right side. The other Morrow, that's Jake Morrow wearing number 21, tried to line a hip check up on him. Succeeded in separating him from the puck, but Tashinsky regains for Salesianum at center after being pushed there by Tenhusen. Pacitti off the breakout pass from Albert. Leads the rush back in, shot from the corner into the glove of Garrett Stoops with 2 seconds to go on the power play. 11:54 on the period clock here in the second. And Salesianum with a 3-1 lead over Garnet Valley. Face-off will stay to the right of Garrett Stoops. Jerry DiStefano will line up in the slot as Sean Albert comes in for the draw. Across from Morrow, who clears. And the Jaguars are back to full strength. DiStefano failed to skate out of the zone. Race on for the cross-ice pass, up ice. Batted down by Betterly, thrown net front. DiStefano couldn't finish on the doorstep. Pacitti winds up from the left point, off the rebound, trying to hack the puck pass was Davis to no avail, as play is whistled dead by Mike Oreskovich with 11 minutes and 24 seconds to go in the second period. Face-off is going to come to Stoops' right. Morrow's off for roughing. So another Carl Dubé power play begins for Salesianum at the 5:36 mark of the second period. Davis pursued by Walton. Skates the perimeter of the zone. He leaves this to Pacitti in the corner. Bellapede, DiStefano, and Albert complete the quintet on this power play wave. Albert at the left dot. Skip pass to the opposite side. Johnny Pacitti with a rocket from 25 feet. Held on to for the pause by Garrett Stoops. Excellent puck movement by Salesianum. There was the cross slot pass. And the subsequent shot from Johnny Pacitti right into Stoops' pads, and he holds for the pause. Face off to Stoops' left. Walton wins this draw. He leaves the puck to Abenizio. It comes around to the near corner beyond our reach. Held in by Bellapede at the left point for Salesianum. Albert to Bellapede up high. Across it goes to Davis, the one-timer from Sean Albert just inside the dot. Caught the toe of his stick. Did not get the contact he'd hoped on that chance. Lots of open net to work with there too. Here's Sean Albert. Couldn't protect the zone off the Davis setup. Robinson pushes him back to the Salesianum blue line. Touch pass from Pacitti. It comes right back to Sean Albert, leading it 2-on-2. Albert forced to circle behind the cage by Owen Doyle. Another one-timer, this from Pacitti at the bottom of the right circle. Off the point setup from Davis. It goes wide. Graham winds up from the right dot. Stick save by Stoops. Graham gets his own rebound, but plenty of congestion of 4. Bellapede fans on the puck at center point. Robinson tries to pounce and clear, but to no avail. This held in by Albert at the left point, just inside the line. Shoveled into the corner, where waiting was DiStefano. Albert stripped of the puck on the give-and-go attempt high in the zone. Robinson's got a one-on-one. Bellepede tied him up just inside the blue line. The shot from the corner, and Walton was denied by Bordley. Walton throws one in toward the cage from the opposite corner. Luke Bordley freezes for a pause in play with 9:20 to go in the second period. Salesianum still with a 3-1 lead over Garnet Valley. Friends, if you're like me, healthy living is important, and Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help you and your family stay healthy at home with periodic sanitization and disinfecting of your trash and recycling bins. Schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Longo and Igo contest the draw. D'Italia bats the puck behind the cage. Morady, surrounded by white sweaters in the near corner, failed to clear. Igo comes in to try to help him. It's a two-a-side battle now for the vulcanized rubber. Tenhusen cut toward the slot after pitchforking the puck free, but it never came back to him. Tenhusen absorbs a Morady check. Stop protecting the puck. Longo in the middle of that battle as well, as play stalls in the near corner of the Salesianum zone. We're coming to halfway in the second period from Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks. Salesianum with a 3-1 lead over Garnet Valley. D'Italia plays the carom shot from out behind his own goal. Katrina Conway from the right point. Her shot is blocked. On the doorstep, Longo backhand was marked by Gaynor, who strips the puck after they fought for the rebound in the far corner after the Bordley save. This is pushed up the right wing boards. Falkowski got to the puck in time at the far half wall over Conway after gaining the Garnet Valley line, but couldn't maintain Salesianum's momentum. Just holding the line was Morady off the failed Garnet Valley clearing attempt. Morrow gives it away to the other 21, Grayson Betterly, right in front of the Salesianum bench. Play migrates behind the goal. Morady unable to hold the point up the near side as Tenhusen slams the puck free. Icing waved off by Oreskovich. And the Jaguars will change with 7.5 minutes to go in the second period. But they've still got a 2-goal deficit against Salesianum. LeBuono puts one on the doorstep for Tashinsky. His shot denied by Stoops. Back it comes LeBuono holding the rebound. Bothered by Morrow. Tashinsky coming to the aid of LeBuono. Protects the puck for Salesianum. Pasiti lost the zone. He brings it back into the neutral zone. And Salesianum will regroup. Gianni Pasiti bulldozing back into Garnet Valley territory. A poke check at the near dot takes the puck away from him. Parker recovers, giving it to Morrow. He tries to clear up the far boards. Holding the point was Betterly. His shot from distance caught and held by Garrett Stoops for a pause with 6:51 to go. In the second period, Salesianum leading Garnet Valley 3-1. Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. So how do you get your voice above the fray? 412 Communications has myriad solutions to help your brand build bridges with its clientele. Broadcast to social, print to digital, the 412 team will put their 40-plus years of experience to work for you. East Coast, West Coast, and everywhere in between, including Rising Sun, Ohio. Let's talk about how to get you noticed. Visit us at 412communications.com today to learn more. Parker cannot clear. LeBuono holds the left point. He's shoved by Walton a good 15 feet into the neutral zone. LeBuono makes his presence felt just the same. Pasiti bothered by Walton, who pushes play back inside the Salesianum line. Lowering the shoulder is Aiden Delphin, trying to crash toward Bordley's office, but Grayson Betterly slowed him up. Walton gives way to DeMasters again. Inside 6 and change to go. In the second period, LeBuono together with Betterly in a 2-on-2. LeBuono stood up by Owen Doyle, clogging the low slot. Pasiti winds up from the point. A one-hop caught by Stoops for the pause with 5:55 remaining in second period play. Salesianum unable to extend their later today. The Avon Grove Red Devils will take to home ice at the Patriot Ice Center, hosting the Boyertown Bears. That game due off at 7:45 this evening from the Patriot Ice Center in Newark, Delaware. Our coverage on the Delaware Hockey Network will begin at 7:35 right here at DelawareHockeyNetwork.com and on the 412. Graham drop pass to Daniker. Winding up from the near side was Liam Bell from 40 feet away. Glove save and a hold from Stoops. Garnet Valley coach Stéphane Charbonneau, a former member of the Quebec Nordiques. As mentioned, we'll have Garnet Valley on the Delaware Hockey Network 3 more times this season, in addition to our full season coverage of Salesianum hockey. Glad to be presenting the Sals now for our 8th season together. .5:13 to go in the second period. Salesianum 3, Jaguars 1. Stott to Abanizio. Delayed penalty. Signaled by Mike Oreskovich. Salesianum called for hooking with 5 minutes to go in the second period. And it will be Liam Bell heading off. At exactly the 12-minute mark of the second period, putting Salesianum back on the Delaware Trash Can Cleaning penalty kill. Schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Delphin and Albert took the draw. It was won by Delphin. For Garnet Valley, Doyle flips this to Robinson. Back to Doyle. Walton working center point. Shot was blocked by Sean Albert. Here he comes. Albert's got a breakaway. His stick lifted from astern. That's a good lift there by Kevin Walton. Brian LeBlanc wants a call. Not going to get it. Nor was one deserved. Beautiful, clean, textbook defense by Kevin Walton to deny Albert on the breakaway. Bordley scrambles for the save. A second one. No, that one goes in. So Garnet Valley off the rebound. Scores on the man advantage. And the Sal's lead has been cut to a single goal. Aiden Delphin pitchforking away in the low slot. Gets one past. Amid a mess of activity net front to bring Garnet Valley back within one on that power play goal. Worth noting that both Garnet Valley goals have been on the man advantage. Inside 4 minutes to go in the second period. D'Italia back inside his line to Stefano. Stefano tried to leave the puck to Connor Davis at the right half wall, but it was taken away by Riley. Cross-ice pass sets up Cole Weselick. He throws the puck into the far corner of the Salesianum zone where D'Italia plays the body on Drew Morrow. Morrow crashing forward, so too Riley clogging the slot. Centering pass came back from the near corner to Drew Morrow. He couldn't put it away on the doorstep. Weselick toe dragged to gain some space. D'Italia bothered him on the shot from 30 feet, and the rebound ends up in the near corner of the Salesianum end. The boys in blue clear, namely Connor Morady, to turn play back to center. Morrow chips it back up the near boards from just above the Jaguars' blue line. The dump and change enables the Jaguars to get some fresh legs on. Meanwhile, to Stefano, and his clearing attempt was pickpocketed by Tenhusen. Morady backhands the puck behind the goal, but Stott takes it away off the failed carom shot out. Davis works this ahead to Graham. Salesianum trying to take some heat out of a hot kitchen with 2.5 minutes to go in the second period. Braden Graham tied up, crashing the net. Couldn't run the gauntlet of Garnet Valley sticks. Tenhusen and Stott in a 2-on-2 the other way. Tenhusen bothered by Betterly. Stott offering good support. Tries to walk one in, wraparound chance. No. And the net is dislodged behind Luke Bortley for the pause in play. Let's have a look now at that breakaway. We'll try to anyway. We just see the aftermath of it. As Braden Graham's stick was lifted by Kevin Walton from behind, or rather it was Sean Albert whose stick was lifted from behind by Walton, but it was clean stick-on-stick contact and a lift sufficient to separate the puck carrier from the puck. So all is fair in that exchange. 3-2 the score. Salesianum with the advantage and with territory inside the final 2 minutes of the second period. Graham trying to cut from the half wall in toward the cage. Surrendered the puck when Longo poke checked it away. Pasiti holding the left point. Dumps this behind the net. Graham looking for space, lost his footing. Pasiti winds up, shot, bounced through traffic, looked like Parker blocked it on the doorstep. Pietro Paolo behind the cage to Bell, net front feed. Graham hit the crossbar, follow-up Pietro Paolo denied by the reaching pad of Garrett Stoops. This is cleared, and it will come back in icing with a minute and a couple ticks left in the second period. Salesianum with a 3-2 lead over Garnet Valley. DeMasters, after winning the draw, gets the puck back from Daniker, but he's tied up in the far corner, held against the wall by Abenizio. LeBuono to DeMasters, back up to the half wall, where Stosh Jashinsky returns it to DeMasters. Bellapede's got space in the high slot. He comes near side as we try to corroborate the rest of the story from here. Jashinsky overpowered in the corner. Daniker flips this off the far boards. We're down to the final half minute of the second period of a 3-2 game. Salesianum with the lead. Abenizio from blue line to blue line flips the puck back into the Sal's end. Walton plays the carom shot behind the net. Jashinsky recovers. He takes a hard hit at the half wall. Bellapede can't clear. Delphin's shot was intercepted. LeBuono recovering for the Sal's. Lets a last-second shot go from above the blue line into Stoops' pads, and the second period has reached its conclusion. The score through 34 minutes, Salesianum 3. Garnet Valley 2 will be back after the second intermission on the Delaware Hockey Network on the 412, brought to you by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Recovery from an on-the-job injury or car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the Law Office of Long and Greenberg can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the Law Office of Long and Greenberg at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
It's time for the third period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins on our home.
Thank you, Norm Borg. Welcome back into the Delaware Hockey Network. Third period has begun. It will be a 15-minute running clock third period, as we've been made aware by the on-ice officials. An interference signaled deep in the Garnet Valley zone. Coming against Salesianum. Gainer, the guilty party. So the Sal's going on the Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill. Schedule your first cleaning at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Prime opportunity for Garnet Valley to tie the score, but the Walton shot from center point is gloved by Bordley, and he holds on for the stoppage. Face-off comes to the right of Bordley. DeMasters wins the draw across from Delphin. LeBuono pushes through up the right wing boards. Here's a 2-on-1 shorthanded. Nick LeBuono shoots. Stick save by Stoops, and DeMasters not in position to field the rebound. He plays the body on Doyle in the far corner as they contest the rebound. Abenizio puts on the brakes. But he pulls back behind his own goal to set up play action. He leaves this to Kevin Walton. Walton up the middle. Right into the quartet of Salesianum defenders, pushed wide by Betterly. He still got a shot away. It was waffle boarded out of harm's way by Luke Bordley. And DeMasters has time and space to recover the puck in the far corner of the Garnet Valley end. Still 40 seconds left on the Gainer interference minor. Doyle contested by LeBuono. In the far corner, gives way to Walton. Doyle back to Walton in neutral ice. He comes up the left dots to regain the Salesianum zone, but his cross-ice pass is pickpocketed by Joey Pietropaulo. Petey pinched to the wall by Walton, lost the puck at the half-boards. This will come back in icing against Garnet Valley as Delphin let that one go untouched from just above his own goal line the rest of the way up ice. Whether you're an elite athlete or a weekend warrior like me, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team with years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes. Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal best and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Learn more at desportsmed.com. "11 minutes to go in this running clock third period. Heiska to Stott. This left back to Heiska. He's stripped of the puck by Davis. Crashing the net, Jerry DeStefano with 1-2 shots, both denied by Stoops. And Longo emerges with the rebound, gaining red before chipping this off the near boards beyond the reach of Davis. Tenhusen battling for the puck, trying to shovel it free was Albert, but Stott held the left point. Shot blocked, and Bordley covers for the pause with 10:22 to go. Coming up later this evening, it will be Avon Grove taking on Boyertown in an Intercounty Scholastic Hockey League matchup from the Patriot Ice Center. Airtime 7:35, game time 7:45. And Salesianum has just gotten a fourth. Stosh Tashinsky put one in from distance. Going top shelf on Stoops off that end-to-end attack to increase the Sal's lead back to a pair. Drop pass to Tashinsky. Resulted in Salesianum's fourth goal. LeBuono can't push through up the far boards to reestablish attacking position for the Sal's, but Morady does. Cross ice feed, Tashinsky looking for another. The net front tip from LeBuono was wide. Tashinsky bothered by Morrow in the far corner. Sets up LeBuono on the doorstep, tried to chow drag for a better angle on Stoops, but to no avail. Doyle advanced the puck to Weselick, and it was carried into neutral ice by Morrow. Recovered by LeBuono, he and Tashinsky 2-on-2. LeBuono's shot off the crossbar goes into the back netting and out of play with 8 minutes and 22 seconds to go in what stands a 4-2 hockey game right now. Advantage Salesianum. The Dubé name has been synonymous with custom jewelry in Delaware since 1895 and a 4-generation family tradition. Carl Dubé Jewelers also offers appraisal, design, resizing, and repair services. Find the perfect something special for your someone special with the help of Carl Dubé Jewelers on Concord Pike in Wilmington. In Delaware for diamonds, it's Dubé. Pacity's shot was blocked. Pietro Paolo pinned to the boards in the far corner by Doyle at the center of a two-a-side battle for the puck. Ryan McGee works it free and tries to carry it up the near side. Abenizio pickpocketed by Pietro Paolo. How's that for alliteration? Right at the Garnet Valley blue line. Petey, cross-ice pass. Graham taken off the path of the puck by Vasiti. This is cleared by Doyle. Icing waved off with 7:15 to go. And Salesianum with a 4-2 lead over Garnet Valley. Bell to Graham. Shot through traffic. Caught Liam Bell, who skitters into the far corner. Graham protects the zone. Graham was held up by Walton, who forces the turnover. Delphin up the left wing boards. Absorbs a check from Graham at the blue line. Puck ends up behind the Salesianum goal where Gianni Pacitti plays it out the far side, trying to connect with Alex Falkowski, but it was taken away by Robinson. Pacitti comes barreling up the middle, had some help from Falkowski. Graham, net front feed, he scores. Braden Graham's got two. Pacitti on the helper. At the 8:40 mark of the third period, it is now 5-2 Salesianum. Inside 6 minutes to go. Daniker through traffic. Steered to the near corner. Tenhusen pushes the puck past Bellepede through traffic. Longo races it down just before the goal line. So no danger of icing, but Alex Falkowski plays the body on him to nearly force a turnover. Now the turnover is forced. Puck skitters toward the blue line where it's swatted back in by Doyle. I go the other way. Headman pass in the neutral zone to Gaynor. Drop pass to Stefano. Puts one on the doorstep. I go canceled out by Jake Morrow at the edge of the paint. Hard slapper from Aiden Daneker. Held on to by Garrett Stoops for a pause with inside 5 minutes to go. Again, coming up later tonight, the Avon Grove Red Devils host the Bears of Boyertown in an ICSHL matchup at the Patriot Ice Center. Game time 7:45, airtime 7:35 on the Delaware Hockey Network. Down to the final 4.25 minutes. Morady shovels the puck through a snowy neutral zone in front of his own bench. Albert works it ahead to DeStefano. DeStefano spun off the puck by Doyle in the far corner. Had support from Davis. Doyle clears this over Blake D'Italia's stick. Race on for the puck back in the Salesianum end, far corner. Morady got there in time but couldn't push the puck clear. Now he gets some help from D'Italia and forces play back to center. Abenizio rifles it back in from over the center line. 3.5 minutes to go in the third period of a 5-2 hockey game from Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks, where we will return on Friday for Garnet Valley action as the Jaguars take on the Pencrest Lions. DeStefano denied from 35 feet by Garrett Stoops. We've reached the antepenultimate minute of this contest. Salesianum 5-2 over Garnet Valley. As Walton pushes back through traffic the other way. Many key plays from Kevin Walton on the Garnet Valley side all game long. Here he can't get past Luke Bordley, who holds for the pause with 2 minutes and change to go in the third period. Face-off, I swear, is coming to Bordley's right, even though none of us can see it. Leighton to Masters could not clear off the draw. But he does get the puck back from LeBuono up the far side. Toshinsky crashing the net. Desperation backhand shot was turned aside. Recovering for Garnet Valley was McGee. He plays it up the middle to Vasidi. Not to be confused with Gianni Pacitti on the other side. Speaking of Gianni Pacitti, cross-lot pass to Toshinsky. His shot from inside the right dot was steered wide by Stoops. 80 seconds to go. Heiska rolls this behind the Salesianum net. Betterly recovers deep in his own territory and clears off the near boards. LeBuono and Bell together in a 2-on-2 enter the Garnet Valley zone. Cross-ice pass. Too hard for Bell to handle. He chases the puck down to the far corner. That set up a LeBuono shot from the left dot, which was sticked away by Stoops. The follow-up from the top of the circle, caught and held by Garrett Stoops for a pause in the last minute of play. In this running clock third period, Salesianum leading 5-2 over Garnet Valley. Final half minute. Pietropaulo crashing the net. Unable to make anything happen. The shot from Nate Bellapede in the high slot off the rebound was blocked. But Drew Morrow failed to clear. Pietropalo back to Bellepede. More space this time. Graham comes in. He goes top shelf to complete the hat trick. And that, friends, will do it. As Salesianum will see a 6-2 win. Come off this Braden Graham goal, a cross-slot feed. He goes top corner, and that puts a bow on victory for the Sals on this Monday afternoon. Braden Graham with the hat trick, leading the Sid's 3 stars of the game. Leighton DeMasters with the game-winning goal. Kevin Walton recording an assist for Garnet Valley, earning 3rd star honors despite his team falling in defeat. So we do it again in 2.5 hours from the Patriot Ice Center in Newark, Delaware, where Avon Grove will take on Boyertown in an ICSHL matchup later tonight. Once again, the final score: Salesianum 6, Garnet Valley 2. On behalf of the whole crew, James Witherite saying thank you for joining us on the Delaware Hockey Network. And we'll see you again in just a couple hours here on the 412.